I'm Eric Russell for gayrva.com, and I am here today with Beth Panilaitis with ROSMY. How are you doing today? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Eric.
Thank you for having us here. Can you give us a brief history about ROSMY and its mission?
Sure. ROSMY was founded in 1991 and initially stood for the Richmond Organization for Sexual Minority Youth. We went with just ROSMY after we expanded and have a group in Charlottesville now. ROSMY's mission is to ensure equal opportunities for sexual minority youth through access to support, education, and advocacy. And our work has changed a lot over the past 20 years, but the core has remained the same in that youth support services and youth support groups are really at the core of what we do, although we have expanded into other areas where we've seen needs.
Excellent. Now, with school starting back up here in Virginia and for our GLBT youth, I've got a few statistics and some information I want to share with you and then get your feedback on it. In a study done by Dr. Caitlin Ryan as part of the Family Acceptance Project of San Francisco, adolescents who were rejected by their families for being LGBT were 8.4 times more likely to report having attempted suicide. So that's 100 to 200 attempts made per year. And 3 reasons that Kevin Jennings gave in his book, Always My Child, were increasing awareness of same-sex attraction, disclosure of sexual orientation to family and friends, and victimization provoked by their sexual orientation. Can you comment on those and share how a parent or someone could help a kid,
Sure. There are a range of risk factors, and those statistics cover some of them, but LGBT youth really have higher risk when it comes to suicide, when it comes to homelessness, when it comes to a whole range of things. And that's really, ROSMY came out of seeing that need and understanding that LGBT youth face so many more things than their straight counterparts. And so there's a lot that ROSMY does that parents or teachers or social workers can tap into, and please feel free to use us as a resource. We have folks call us all the time if there's an issue that comes up that they're not sure what to do with, that you can reach us. You can also have our youth support number that you can call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to know that support is out there.
And what's that support line number?
It's 888-644-4390, and that's staffed all the time. You can also reach us at the office, and that's 804-644-4800, 644-4800. And both of those numbers, please feel free to use them, or you can visit our website, www.rosmy.org. And so if there's any questions that you might have or questions about our programming that we offer.
Talk a little bit about your programming. When did they meet? How often? What goes on?
Sure. We have youth support groups in both Richmond and Charlottesville. The Charlottesville group meets on Monday evenings at 6:30 at the Rec Center on the downtown mall. The Richmond group meets here at ROSMY at 6:30 on Tuesday evenings, and our address is 2311 Westwood Avenue. And we offer a few other programs. We have a leadership program that meets here. It's a 9-month program, meets in Richmond on Monday evenings. We have an arts initiative, and so if youth are interested in that, that meets monthly. So there's a range of smaller programs and activities that youth can participate in also.
Excellent. What are 3 things an adult can do that works with youth, or as a school teacher, let them know that it's a safe environment, or if they suspect bullying, or how can they start the conversation? What can they do?
Well, I mean, teachers and anyone who works in a school has the opportunity to create a space through physical means. And you can have a book on your bookshelf that is on LGBT issues. You can have a safe space sticker. You can have something that's physically around that says, I understand, I'm here, this is a safe and supportive environment. You can do the same sort of thing with the terminology that you use. The word partner is not something that is specifically gay or lesbian. You can call your husband or wife, your partner, to let youth know, I get this, and I'm open, and I'm here for this conversation. And I think the other thing is to really just be aware of what those risk factors are, and if you see things that are going on in your classroom, if you see bullying, if you see youth, or in some respects adults, using language that's inappropriate or derogatory, to step in and to really be that ally for those youth who sometimes feel like they are completely alone.
And does ROSMY offer programming for adults who work with youth?
We do. ROSMY has something called the Institute for Equality. We recognized a few years ago that we are not going to have every LGBT youth in the Central Virginia area step through our doors, and so we have the responsibility of making this area safer for youth across the board. And so we have a training that's open to social workers and teachers and mental health professionals, juvenile justice workers, anyone that really works with youth, that it's a 6-hour training to learn terminology, to learn risk factors, and really learn the skills on how can you be supportive of the youth that you work with.
Beth, thank you once again, and can we get the contact information once again for the website and the phone numbers?
Sure. The website is www.rosmy.org, and our number is 804-644-4800.
Excellent. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
I'm Eric Russell for gayrva.com, and I'll catch you next time.